Hello, welcome to our video notes on comparing decimals. And here we have a place value chart. This is going to be helpful for us to compare the decimals. Now notice that the first place value to the left of the decimal point is the ones place. And then following that is the tens place, and then the hundreds place, and then the thousands place, and the 10,000s place. So let me ask you a question. As you move from one place value to the next, going to the left, how many times bigger is the next place value than the previous one? In other words, how many times bigger is the tens than the ones? How many times bigger is the hundreds than the tens? Or the thousands and the hundreds? Well, if you said 10, then you're correct. As we move this direction on our place value, the values of the number places increase by a multiple of 10. They're 10 times greater. So think about it. If we're going to the left, the place values are increasing by a multiple of 10. What if we were going to the right? Well, if we were going to the right, that means that each place value as we move to the right would be 1/10 the previous place value. So in other words, the tenths place is greater than the hundredths place because the hundredths place is 1/10 the value. And then the hundredths place is actually greater than the thousands place because the hundredths place is 10 times greater than the thousands. See? So that's why as we move this way, the place values are becoming less and less. All right, let's compare these two numbers, 12.1 and 10.989. And we're going to use greater than or less than symbol to compare. So when we compare decimals or compare numbers, we always start at the greatest place value for each number. Therefore, for the 12, the greatest place value is the tens place, and there's a 1. For 10.989, the greatest place value is also a 1. So now let's go to the next place value to the right. This is the ones column. All right, the number on the left has a 2 in the ones column. The number on the right has a 0 in the ones column. 2 is greater than 0, so our comparison symbol is going to be greater than. 12.1 or 12 and 1/10 is greater than 10 and 989 thousandths. Now, this number has a lot more digits, and just at a quick glance, it looks like it's bigger, but it actually is not. It's smaller than 12.1. All right, here's our next example. We're comparing 3 and 592 thousandths to 3 and 6/10. So again, we'll start at the place value that's the greatest for each number, which is the ones place. So both numbers have a 3 in the ones place. So far they're equal. Now let's go to the next place value, the tenths place. All right, the number on the right has a 6 in the tenths place. The number on the left has a 5. 6 is greater than 5. So our comparison symbol, the mouth will be opening up to the right because 3 and 6/10 is greater than 3 and 592 thousandths. So reading left to right, this symbol is the less than symbol because the number on the left is less than the number on the right. All right, let's try this one. We're comparing 33 hundredths and 303 thousandths. Again, we're going to start with the greatest place value for each of the numbers? Well, they both have zeros in the ones column, so let's go to the tenths. They both have a 3 in the tenths, so we'll now go to the thousandths, or no, excuse me, the hundredths place. All right, the number on the left has a 3 in the hundredths place, the number on the right has a 0, therefore our comparison symbol 33 hundredths is greater than 303 thousandths. All right, so how are you doing on these? You understanding it? All right, well, here we have a self-quiz. So there are 3 problems for you to solve. So compare using greater than or less than. I want you to pause your video. I want you to work out the answers and then restart the video when you're ready to check them. All right, so pause the video. Welcome back from pausing the video. We're going to check our answers. For answer number 1, both numbers have a 1 in the tens place and a 1 in the ones place. The number on the left has a 9 in the tenths place. The number on the right has an 8 in the tenths place. So our answer is greater than. Next, we'll start with both have zeros in the ones place. The number on the left has a 2 in the tenths place. The number on the right has a 3 in the tenths place. 3 is greater than 2. So our symbol will be the less than symbol to show that the number on the right is greater than the number on the left. Finally, number 3, both numbers have a 0 in the ones place and a 0 in the tenths place. The number on the left has a 0 in the hundredths place. The number on the right has a 7 in the hundredths place. 7 is greater than 0. So again, we're going to have the less than symbol. Okay, so how did you do? Did you get all of them right? Okay, well, I hope so. Thank you for taking these notes. And remember, read some books.